Pokemon Legends Galar is going to be the next Pokemon Legends game, and we know this from the Pokemon Terra leak, which is so cool because we actually know the next several years of Pokemon games that are going to be released. So of course, Pokemon Legends Galar being based in the Galar region, it's actually going to be an ancient Pokemon game. This game is apparently going to take place 1,000 years in the past, which would give us a ton of amazing opportunities to get some really cool regional variants of some existing Pokemon. Obviously, what I'm immediately thinking of is more like fossil type Pokemon, and that's what I would just love to see the most. These go crazy. These are some ancient forms of the Sinnoh starters. So we have Empoleon here. Here's the shiny form, which I really like the colors of the shiny form way more. And you can see they're not actually named like Torterra, Empoleon, whatever. This is Horned Bowler. You could totally see the wooden horns coming out of his head with some spiky rocks on his back. Here's the shiny form for that. Infernape is on a whole nother level here. We got Sacred Radiance. Cool name, by the way. This fool is levitating. He is floating with all of these flames. This design is insane. And here's the shiny form, which also looks so cool. I love the blue flames. And we actually have more than just the Sinnoh starters here, guys. We have Winged Monarch, which is superior. What a cool feature to add wings to superior. So obviously he's a snake, but his ancient form could have been a flying Pokemon. I feel like I don't even have much to say about the shiny form. It just looks so good. And then of course we got Emboar, which completely changes the way he looks. I love that he looks like an elephant. This is Scorching Fangs. I think people would love this. Obviously, Emboar just got Mega Evolution treatment, so Emboar is probably not going to be a starter for a while in this Pokemon game. Although I do think the starter Pokemon for the game that would make the most sense would be Snivy, Litten, and Poplio. That's just what I'm thinking. That's what everyone else is thinking, because that's like the existing Pokemon. Out of all the groups of the starter Pokemon that we've had for the current Legends games, like Legends Arceus and Pokemon Legends ZA. So to fill in those gaps, it could be Snivy, Litten, and Poplio, which I will show you guys some cool variants of those here soon. And then of course we have Samurott, which once again completely changes this Pokemon, turning it into more of like a fish, which it's called Piercing Titan. That looks so awesome. I think that's perfect for an ancient form as well, because when I see this, all I can think about is prehistoric. So yeah, that's really cool. He also has like a nice beard. Bro is growing a beard underwater. I mean, that's pretty sick. And then the shiny form, I love the colors as well. I'm a big fan of like blue shiny Pokemon, like that kind of light blue color. Here is a form of Terrakion, turning him into a dinosaur Pokemon called Rugged Horns, which is a rock and a dragon type. This looks fantastic. People absolutely love the dinosaur Pokemon, and I'm a big fan of the dinosaur Pokemon as well. I think we need more dinosaur Pokemon. Let me know, guys. Do you want to see more fossil type, dinosaur prehistoric Pokemon? If we do, this game, Legends Galar, is going to be the perfect opportunity to give us new regional variants to turn current Pokemon into, prehistoric forms, dinosaur Pokemon, or just like other prehistoric kind of related Pokemon, if that makes any sense. This one is crazy. This is Twisted Gene, which is a form of Deoxys. And I don't know, call me crazy, but there's a part of me that may like this more than regular Deoxys. I think the color combo on this is my favorite. I just love it so much. And I like that he's more like spiky too. He has the spikes on his head, on his whatever you call these. I guess that would be his arms, right? Shiny form completely changes it to be all yellow and green. That looks sick. And it's a psychic and a poison type. This is an ancient paradox form of Heliolisk. I feel like this is an underrated Pokemon, and I think this form goes crazy because it's so faithful to like what Heliolisk actually already is, but just gives him that cool extra features and kind of colors and design to like actually give him that prehistoric look. A little bit more, that is. And his name is Wicked Glare, normal and a dark type. And here's the shiny color too, which makes him like an orange, kind of like a pinkish orange color. Paradox form of Scyther, Cruel Claws, is a bug and a dark type. I like this a lot. I mean, Scyther is one of the OGs. People love Scyther. I could totally see them giving us a variant of Scyther in this game. Once again, I like the spikes on his head, the colors and stuff. You could see his feet definitely give off that prehistoric kind of like dinosaur ancient vibe. The shiny form turns him green, which looks really, really cool. Okay, so this is actually not a regional variant, but this is a Fakemon. So this is a original design, and this is Diversaur, ancient form, which, dude, this looks so sick. It's kind of like a baby dinosaur Pokemon almost. And this is the ancient form right here, and then this is the modern form, you can see the differences, like the head has like the spikes pointing down and the tail is a little different. Obviously the color is different too. I would love if they could even add a couple brand new Pokemon to the game. I don't know if they would actually do that, and they could even add a few brand new Pokemon to Legends Galar. I mean, they probably won't. I feel like they're gonna more so just go down the regional variant route this game. But when we know more information, I will be giving you guys everything, all the updates, all the leaks. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications to help me reach my goal of 35,000 subscribers. Any sport goes such a long way. Okay, finding regional variants of an ancient form of Litten and Poplio is kind of difficult. There aren't a ton of designs out there, but this is one that I did see. Definitely does give off the ancient vibe. It's a completely different design, and I gotta be honest, this looks cooler than the regular Litten line, in my opinion. Hey, I know people love the Litten stages, but to me, I just think that this is a little bit cooler. This is one menacing looking Pokemon. People love like the scarier, like menacing Pokemon. We have like the different fans of Pokemon. We have like the baby Pokemon lovers, of course, like the cutesy baby Pokemon. And then we have the fans that love like all the scary Pokemon. Let me know, what type of Pokemon do you love the most? It could even just be like a type. You just like water type in general, fighting type, could be really anything. Just let me know. And here is a new stage of Poplio. So we have Poplio, we have Bubseal, and then Leo Foam. Really cool names, and once again, you can totally see where like the ancient styling comes in with the hands and stuff. And the scarf reminds me of like the ocean. It kind of looks like an oyster or something like that, which is pretty sick. I like the claws though. I think this is a really good ancient version of Poplio, and I would actually love to see it. But if we did get Snivy, Poplio, and Litten as the starters, I would totally be going with Snivy. And here's an awesome regional variant of Paradox Snivy, which you could see turns him into a dinosaur, which is so fitting. I wasn't able to find this version in a superior form, but I figured Snivy is cool enough. You could kind of like, you know, use your imagination to what a superior regional variant would look like based off of this design. I think it's really cool. Like I said, we need more dinosaur Pokemon. Speaking of dinosaur Pokemon, here's another completely original design, and this one is called Saragonos, which is a completely brand new dinosaur, which we need. This is so sick. This kind of reminds me of the Bulby Boy Meganium that we had, the Mega Evolution Meganium, before like we even knew the design, like we even knew like what it would actually look like, which I still think the Bulby Boy design is way better than what we got, and I wish this is what we actually had for Mega Meganium. But dude, this looks so sick. I would totally use this Pokemon on my team, like no doubt about it. And it's a dragon and a normal type. And here's the shiny form, which turns him more of like a green color, which I like. Ancient form of Dredagon has been sighted in Area 0, which is pretty cool. So obviously that's a Scarlet and Violet reference, but we could still fit it into this video, which his name is Raging Ram, and its name is Raging Ram. You can totally see like the Dredagon styling, turning him into a dinosaur, bro. So dope, so sick. I love to see it. You guys like Dredagon? I feel like people are so divided on if they like Dredagon or not. I personally do like Dredagon, but yeah, let me know. And what Pokemon game would it be if we didn't have some sort of ancient form of legendary Pokemon? Ho-Oh and Lugia, which is so different out of the box, because you could see obviously which one is Lugia and which one is Ho-Oh, but yeah, they turn into kind of like, you know, like Landorus and Thundurus, which is kind of cool actually. I'm extremely curious to see what you guys have to think about these. Do you like these or do you not? And of course, Eevee. We need a new Eevee. Give us an ancient Eevee in this game, please, Game Freak. So this is Paleon, Paleo plus Eon, which you can see the cool dinosaur logo on top, and here's a shiny form too. Dude, we need an ancient evolution. I think that'd actually be perfect. I think that'd be extremely fitting in the group of current evolutions that we have. I think an ancient form would be just completely perfect. If we don't get one in this game, we better get one in Generation 10. I'm telling you, Game Freak, give us a new evolution in Generation 10. I can't believe we didn't get one for Legend ZA. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the last time we actually had an evolution was Pokemon X and Y, which is the Kalos region. So it would have been like a full circle moment right there. Here's some Entei dinosaurs, bro. Soaring Flare, my favorite. That one goes crazy. Standing Scourge, we have Breaking Hearth. The names are very cool, by the way. Do you guys say Entei or Entei? I hear people say both all the time, but yeah, these go crazy. Of course, shout out to all the artists in the description down below. Let me know which one was your favorite, and let me know regional variant you would want to see in Pokemon Legends Galar. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're around watching this far on the video. Comment down below, dinosaur. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.